Alongside Teddy Atlas, and we're just about ready for action.
Texas.
And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. Good step back counter punch there. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Missed the target with that hook. Eddie, I don't think there's any doubt about it in the matchup that we're seeing here tonight. It's clear who has the superior hand speed. What does the other guy need to do?
He needs to let the faster guy shadow box. Step out of range where he can't use his speed.
He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Good hook by Tommy Morrison. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Solid hook upstairs. To the head he goes with a left hand. Solid right by Tommy Morrison. Tommy Morrison's left working well that time. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. End of the round is upon us. And take a look at those punch stat numbers. Very impressive work rate. Do you like a guy who just is flat out busier, Teddy?
As long as he's not reckless while he's being busy. Yeah, as long as he's tight with his punches, and his punches are in the right location, not too far away.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Body shot lands. It was the right. Wow, is he defensively sound. Foreman's got a way of just getting away from that punch. George Foreman's coming up big here early on in the fight because he just showed his opponent, hey, listen, you got to be careful. I can counterpunch you.
No better way to slow down your opponent. You know, we know the other way you slow him down. You hit him right on the chin and you make him.
Oh, he is absolutely affected by that right hand. Never saw it coming. Worst kind of right hand you can catch. He should tie up here. Morrison's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. George Foreman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Tommy Morrison's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Nice work with the overhand right.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Now he ties up there. Right to the belt line. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Foreman's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Just hugging there. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Morrison's left landing well. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Tommy Morrison.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Keep busy.
Foreman's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Able to cover up that gut. Foreman crushes home a left. Scored well up top. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Tommy Morrison's got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, so
oh! That's a great effort against Foreman right there. I mean, to take down Big George like that, that is something.
One, two, three. Stand up, stand up.
Foreman's back up, but is he back in the fight?
we're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Morrison's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. You know, it speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And this round comes to an end.
Relax, you're in control, all right? Got that? You're in control, so take your time.
You gotta watch the water in the corner.
Start of round 4, I was trying to listen in to what was told to him after the third round. Teddy, he trails on your scorecard 3 rounds to zip. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he needs some better advice.
Yeah, well, one of the things that he could be told, and I would tell him, is move after your last punch. Don't stand there and wait for the receipt. You're paying a price.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Good-looking uppercut that time.
Keep your distance.
Right to the head with that right. Tommy Morrison's nailed by a huge uppercut. George Foreman stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Tommy Morrison. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by George Foreman. That's just not good defense.
Jab, jab.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by George Foreman. He just missed that shot up top. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. I like that 2-punch combo by Tommy Morrison. And that does it for this round. Now that he's back in the corner and we get a close-up look, Tommy Morrison's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady. the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. That was a miss by Morrison. Oh, things opened up, and he was able to place the right hand well. George Foreman's gaining momentum and starting to pour it on. Morrison's corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well placed, straight right hand. Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange.
Let it go. Keep working the body.
Good right hand.
Come on, kid, focus.
Foreman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And round 5 comes to an end. George Foreman's now doing what he should have probably been doing a little early on. I liked what we saw out of him in that last round. Now, we still have him losing this fight, but he's closed the gap.
Yeah, he's picking it up, you know, and that's exactly what he has to do is pick it up a little bit. You know, if he was in a car race, he was going about 40 miles an hour, everybody else going 50. Now he's got it up to 45, 48. Couple more miles per hour, you know, push that gas pedal a little more, Joe, and he might be there.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him.
Back to the body. Keep moving, keep moving. Turn, move your head.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by George Foreman.
Come on, kid, focus.
Tommy Morrison stunned and staggered. Look at that. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Morrison's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments.
Keep it going. Let's go.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by George Foreman. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. He missed with that headshot. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. We come to the end of this round, and for this fighter, I think that's a good thing because I was looking at him there, Teddy, and it looked like he was breathing in and out of his mouth for most of that round.
Yeah, and that's a bad sign. That means that the gas tank is a little low. He's low on petrol.
And with the start of this round, the halfway point of this fight. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. George Foreman's not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow.
He is damaged badly there. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Morrison's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Foreman's punch didn't come close.
Come on, baby.
Relax. Use jab. Side to side.
Defense there. That was a fine block by Tommy Morrison. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And we come to the end of the round.
Listen, when he reaches in, let that right hand go, all right?
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. This is a dead-even fight. It's a good one. Highly entertaining stuff. We've seen both guys come out and try to put forth their offensive weaponry, and they've scored with it with knockdowns.
Now it's a matter of, you know, the firepower, the fireworks have gone off already. Now it's a matter of who brings out the sprinklers. You know, after a fireworks show, you have those rockets blowing up all over the place on 4th of July. But then at the end, the sprinklers, that's all that's left. Who's got the sprinklers? Who's got the jab? Who's throwing those little shots?
Able to counter that attack. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Morrison's got his back up against the ropes here again after being knocked down earlier. You think, okay, that's to his detriment, but in a strange way, does his opponent have to be careful?
Yeah, he has to be careful he doesn't fall into a false sense of security. Now that he's had his opponent hurt, he can't forget what he knew when he walked into this fight. That when you throw, you have to move after your punch, that your opponent will throw back. Right now, his opponent's not throwing back. He's up against the ropes. He might get a little careless. He might assume something, take something for granted, and he might pay a price for that.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top.
Head movement.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Good.
If you're standing straight up, move that body. You need to move that body more.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a... Oh, that uppercut got him badly. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well-targeted counterpunch by Tommy Morrison. Foreman's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. I can imagine throughout your career you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And now they're trading blows. Morrison's being so very effective, punching in combination.
And that's what you want. He's got pretty good hand speed. Might as well use that hand speed. No better way to use it than putting them together.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by George Foreman. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Each man able to land an uppercut.
Don't waste your punches out there. Be smart or you're going to tire yourself out.
So the start of the 11th round, Teddy, you have him down by just a slight margin, but just to look at him, to look at these two guys, you can tell he has less left in that gas tank.
Yeah, and does he want to find it? Does he want to go to the reserve? Everyone, Joe, even you, has a reserve tank. Go find it.
What you doing? You got this one.
A headshot blocked. And he returns on that exchange. Foreman's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But, Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Body shot. Come on, kid, focus.
Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Tommy Morrison's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Wow, look at that, trading shots. 10 clicks of the talk. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman. Morrison's reputation is that of a guy who likes to punish an opponent. Well, then he's got a smile on his face tonight, because all night long, that's all he's done.
I don't know too many guys who don't like to punish their opponents. Show me one that doesn't, especially when his opponent has been so agreeable.
Final chapter in this 12-round book. Not able to land the headshot. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Focus.
Morrison's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
He's working the body.
Halfway through this 12th and final round.
You got this one.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Final minute of this final round of this fight.
Doing what you're doing.
Good block. Morrison's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Work the body.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Completely one-sided fight. At least that's the way we saw it.
Yeah, I mean, if you saw it any other way, you'd have to put a warning out the next time these judges judge a fight, kind of like on a pack of cigarettes. You know, this could be hazardous to your health. I mean, these guys could be hazardous to your career if they scored any other way.
Here's the official decision. Tommy Morrison's dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well.
It was an easy one to score. I mean, he did it fundamentally well. It wasn't just with talent. He did it with the jab. He did it with control and range, going to the body. Great night.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.